Welcome back to Good Day, and you know it's going to be a good day when there is food in the studio. Who doesn't love a good tasty salsa? And what more fun than when that delicious dip is color-coded? Ryan Waggoner is Salsa Bliss, and he joins us this morning. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk about your color coding system here with your salsa in just a moment, but first, tell us, you got started by selling this stuff on your porch.
That's right. So I make my salsa in Blissfield. I grew up there, but I did some traveling over the years, and I found a lot of really good salsas out there. But when I started looking for some of the flavors that I really wanted, couldn't find exactly what I was looking for, and I like to cook. So I just started making salsa. I started off with this red one. And what I was going for was a mild salsa that wasn't full of sugar or preservatives and didn't have any sweetness. So a lot of times when you get a mild salsa, it's sweet.
Right. And you're like,
so
I don't want it sweet, I just don't want it burning in my mouth.
Right, exactly, exactly. So I started with that and started, you know, serving it to some friends, and people started going crazy about it. So began by selling it off my porch, would take orders, people would line up every couple weeks, and it's kind of just grown from there.
And so now you can find your salsa in a number of stores in the area. Here in Ohio, you're in Sodders and Sylvania, but you got a number of places in Michigan as well.
That's correct. So Borchard Brothers in Blissfield, Jerry's Market in Tecumseh, Mark's Trading Company in Adrian, Agricole up in Chelsea, and a few other places. And it's also being served with chips. So if you go to Starling Lounge or Four Keys Brewing in Blissfield, you can order chips and salsa. Or if you go to Farver's at the Croswell in Adrian, you can order it there as well.
Very good. So growing and, you know, expanding. I'm going to try some. Talk a little bit about what made you say, I'm going to color code this, and you know, talk people through the rainbow here.
So it's interesting. I started trying to name all of my salsas based on musical references. And I thought that was cool, but what I found was all of my customers said, I like the one, I can't remember the name, the red one, or the green one, or the yellow one, or the orange one. So since all of my customers started saying the colors,
give them what they
I thought,
want,
I'm going to give them what they want, make it clear. And that's also part of the draw. You see these beautiful colors here.
I got a chip.
So yeah, we usually want to
start with the mild. See, I'm used to doing like a wine tasting where they're like, let's start with the whites and we'll go sweet to dry, right?
Exactly.
So here we go. We're going to do a salsa tasting. Okay, so I'm seeing some cilantro, it looks like, in there. Some tomatoes, obviously. I'm guessing some onions.
Tomatoes, onions, garlic, cilantro, some lime. So fresh, bright, but without the heat and with no sugar.
Very good. Okay. Ooh, I really like that. And then you can cook with this too, right?
Yes, definitely. A lot of these can work with a number of recipes. So, you know, some people see salsa and they think, oh, I don't want to carb load and have all those chips, or it's not taco night. There's so many different things you can make. Salad dressings out of these. I have a friend who mixed the yellow with mayo and made a dressing for coleslaw. Mix the orange with the mayo and make like a spicy sandwich dip. Or just put it on meats, grilled meats.
I can even see like, and we'll get to the pineapple in a minute, but maybe like a fish or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to try the green. So this has got some avocado, I'm guessing.
So that's avocado and tomatillo. So it's not a guacamole and it's not a salsa verde. It's kind of something in between.
So I was thinking corn at first, but what is that? It's not yellow. What is it? Is that the tomatillo?
That's the avocado.
Avocado.
The lighter color there. So the tomatillo makes it kind of tangy.
Ooh, I really like that.
And it's got just a little bit of heat.
That's delicious, and that it is a little creamier. So
very creamy for salsa. It's kind of like in between.
I really like that.
Yes.
So now we're going to move on to the yellow. We're getting spicier here.
A little bit spicier. So
pineapple, obviously. In
pineapple,
this one.
Mango, yellow peppers, and some ginger. So you have a little twist of ginger in there, and also some jicama.
And I can get that right away. That ginger. That's good.
So great with fish.
But then the pineapple comes in later. I'm getting the ginger first, and then I'm getting the pineapple. Yum. I gotta let it sit for a second to see how spicy it really is.
Yeah, it's not really spicy.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, none of my salsas are extremely spicy.
Okay, because I'm a little nervous about the orange here.
You don't need to be nervous.
Okay,
what I will tell you is when you first taste it, you're going to say, this is sweet. It's kind of nutty.
And then it takes a second.
It's not really hot.
Yeah.
But then the heat comes a little bit later.
So what kind of peppers are in this?
So this one, with this one, I have these little arbol chili peppers.
They look hot.
Yeah, so I toast those, and then also, this is a California pepper.
Oh, okay.
So different peppers, and
You
then
get a little smoky right away.
pumpkin seeds as well.
Oh, really?
So you get a little nuttiness there.
Yes.
Yeah.
At first I thought smoke, but maybe it's nutty.
Well,
Good, yeah.
there's roasted Vidalia onions
There we
as well.
go.
That's where the smoky's
Okay, that's
coming
right.
from.
Okay, I'm getting all of these different flavors. Starting to feel the heat a little bit now, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's a
not
good heat.
extreme. Yeah.
It's a good heat. Delicious. All of these, I don't know. I'm gravitating. Oh, man. They're all delicious. And like you said, you can cook them with different things. You could serve them in a number of ways. But people want to buy them and get them in their next recipe at home. So tell us again where they can get them.
So Sauter's in Sylvania or in Waterville as well.
Oh, okay.
And then Borchard Brothers in Blissfield. Also Nourish Juicery in Blissfield has it for sale. Mark's Trading Company in Adrian, Buzz Cafe in Adrian, and Agricole in Chelsea.
So a lot of different places that you go in there to grab your, I don't know if I want to say novelty items, but yeah, like your local, things that you can't get everywhere else.
Right,
You go and then you can get your salsa there as well.
Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned Jerry's in Tecumseh.
In Tecumseh.
Well. Yes.
I'm going to go back to I like the avocado.
Yeah.
I think I really like the avocado one.
That one, depending on the day and what I'm eating, I love all of them, but I probably gravitate towards the green one the most.
I really like the green. I like the red too. I like the yellow, and I like them all. They're all delicious. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having
feeding me on this Friday. Yeah.